Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizqa Andriani, Group A, Poultry Business Management, Jember State Polytechnic. This time, I will present a study entitled Effect of Lime Orange Citrus aulantifolia Extract and Processing Methods on Broiler Meat Quality. Then starts from Chapter 1, the introduction. The introduction is the first round of the paper that contains the answers to what and why the research needs to be done. The contents of Chapter 1 are three, namely 1. Background is the basis for giving readers or listeners an understanding of what we conveying. Background: more than 55% of all chicken meat consumed by Indonesian people comes from free-range chicken meat. Most Indonesian people still prefer the taste of free-range chicken. This is because the more active free-range chicken move to find food. Thus the fat content is low and nutrient or rare. The water content of broilers young is very high, 21%, and fat is also high, 10-25%, while free-range chicken usually are there with a water content of around 16-69%. Because it moves a lot, its relative higher in lactic acid content, which may help improve the taste of free-range chicken meat, the taste and aroma of meat, in addition to determine personal taste of consumers. The taste of chicken can be influenced by the type of fodder, egg, sex, how to care, and the type of strain of chicken. The aroma and taste of chicken meat comes from meat, skin, bones, and fat parts. Next, the goals themselves usually express the desired research to obtain answers to the proposed problems. Here is an example of the goals. Goals: to find out the interaction between broiler chicken meat processing techniques and the concentration of lime extract that is right on the fat content of broiler meat, so it is relatively safe for consumption and has a better taste and aroma. Feels like chicken. The third is the problem formulation is usually interpreted from a complete and detailed question about the scope of the problem under study based on the identification of the problem. The following is an example. The problem formulation: to get chicken meat with low fat content, it feels like free-range chicken needs to be done the right processing methods and the use of fat-lowering ingredients. Three methods for processing broiler chicken meat in this study, namely the presto, broiling. Previously, chicken meat is soaked in lime extract in various concentrations. The question that must be answered is which combination is best for producing processed broiler meat with low fat content. The next step is Chapter 2, 2. Literature review. Literature review is a summary of previous research on a topic that will be discussed. The following is a sample. A. Cooking food. At this time, people cook food not only for the purpose of meeting their body's nutrition needs, but also to see the value of taste and aesthetic. According to results, halting of frying food starch can eliminate 13 to 18 of the nutritional value of food, especially enzymes, hormones, organic minerals, and vitamins needed by the body. B. Fats and atherosclerosis. Almost every food, even though relative small amount contain fat. Cooking oil, beans, and animal foods are the main source of fat in the dish. The composition of dishes in European countries contain fat whose energy value is equivalent to 42% of total energy consumption as high as this considered too high in Indonesian. Energy derived from fat is generally around 10 to 20%. C. Broiled chicken meat. Meat is generally defined as all animal tissue and tissue processed products that can be consumed but do not cause health problems for those who consume them. Animal muscles turn into meat after slaughtering or slaughter because their physiological function have stopped. Chapter 3 is the materials and method. Contents of the method, usually the tools and materials used in the research stage of conducting research. Tools and materials. Materials 1. Meat samples. 2. Ether aqueous aluminium foil. 3. Lime. Tool 1. A set of boiling and frying tools. 2. Autoclave of presto. 3. Gas stove. 4. Blender. 5. A set of chocolate tools for fat analysis. 6. Oven. 7. Analytical balance. Servomis brain. Research methods. The research method used was an experiment with a completely randomized set of factorial patterns consisting of the first factor was soaking lime extract for 12 hours with a concentration of 25%, 15%, and 75%, and 3. Replication and treatment of both methods processing with 5 treatments, namely Presto and Step. The mathematical model used the model of Vincent Casper. Research implementation stage 1. Research implementation phase. Preparation of the materials starts from the provision of broilers weight 1 to 215 kg with a period of 29 days. The core to get the carcass with is then take the right teeth. 2. Sample analysis. Space samples of meat from the things after debating are then weighed and a soaking treatment is carried out on the extract of lime and then processed with 5 grams of meat example to test for content and water content. Why the materials is the main topic that will be discussed in this study. Broiler chicken meat. The composition of meat according to Mozarnis is composed among others by water, carbohydrates, protein, fat, mineral, and vitamin. Broadly speaking, the level of each nutrient in meat in percent is 75% consisting of water, 20% protein, and 50% fat. Carbohydrates, minerals, and minerals. Animal food in the form of broiler chicken meat, which is rich in nutrients, both protein, carbohydrate, fats, vitamin, and minerals are really needed. Nutrient composition found in broiler egg 6 to 8 whites include linoleic acid 1%, riboflavin 9%, thiamine 18%, pantothenic acid 10%, in addition to protein, fat, water, and so on. Orange and their benefits. Lime contains elements of chemical compounds including limonene, tartaric acetate, ceramine acetate, phyllene, citral, and citric acid. The nutritional content of lime in 100 grams of lime fruit is 37 calories, 0.18 grams of protein, 110 grams of fat, 1230 grams of carbohydrates, 40 mg of calcium, 22 mg of phosphorus, 0.16 mg of iron, 0.4 mg of vitamin B1, 27 mg of vitamin C, 80 g of butter, and the edible portion is 76%. Lime fruit is not only rich in vitamins and minerals, it also contains a substance, bioflavonoids, which is useful for preventing article bleeding, then mentally and physical and regarding bruises. In addition, lime juice contains 7% citric acid and limonene acetyl oil. Citric acid has the chemical formula C6H6O7. Citric acid is consumed by the body to complete the metabolic process. In the metabolic process of food, juice, carbohydrates, and fats are broken down into acetate, acetate active, or acetyl coenzyme A. And the first step of this cycle in the combining of acetyl with oxalates to form citrate. Citric acid can break down fat to form acetate and result energy and products CO2 and water, while in the final product in oxaloacetate. That's presentation from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.